I try not to let things just like get me down. I try to always look at the positive,
Right.
even though it's super hard. When your account negative, it's hard for you to see the positive in that. Cause you like, bro, like I can't get this, I can't get that. And like you were saying, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. You gotta be on the budget. And you know, that was super uncomfortable to me. But now, like I said, man, when my account does get low, I'm like, man, that's fine, man. I not put all this money into the business. And I know that the fruits of our labor in the future, man, it's gonna come. Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Doug with my co-host K-Raw.
What's going down?
Y'all, welcome to another edition of the Bigger Dream Podcast. Ross, what's going on with you, bro? It's Tuesday, man. We recording. How you feeling, bro?
I'm blessed, man. I'm always blessed. Ready to just have another great week. These last couple of days, you know, it's been very challenging, especially for today. It wasn't really challenging, but I had a great day today, man. Had a great day yesterday, and I'm strong, man. I'm strong. So how about you?
You're pretty good, man. Well, first off, man, how about them Cowboys? Did the Cowboys win?
No, I'm gonna write them Cowboys won. We really 2-0.
Really 2-0?
Nah, for real. Really 2-0, but you know how it is.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but we keeping the kicker on the Cowboys. Okay, that's my guy. You know, whatever happened last week, that's just what happened last week. But this week, he did great. He won 1 for us, so that's our guy.
Bro, they was really going ham at him for missing them, however many he missed that first game. So
you barely made the airplane, but it's cool. You redeemed yourself, so you good to go.
Yeah, okay.
That's
man.
my kicker.
But hey, wait, that's his first year on the Cowboys, or
I don't know that guy, but you got one more though. You know what I'm saying? You better keep it up for the rest of the year.
I'm dead.
You got one more mission.
I'm dead. But man, like you said, bro, these past couple days have been challenging. Shoot, yeah, these days been pretty challenging. I ain't been having like the best of days here recently, bro, and it's kind of like it's always like up and down, bro. So I be trying to find different ways to make those bad days like better and do things to make those bad days better. So, I mean, I guess, like, speaking of that, bro, I guess we can just hop right into what we want to talk about today.
Before you said bad days, what make it a bad day, though?
Bro, because, man, when I don't accomplish
That's a bad day?
To me, bro, it's not a win, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I don't do what I know that I should be doing, or if I do something that alters, like, I just feel the day is just, it's not a win for me. Yeah. Like, I want all my days to be wins. Why you got a different definition?
Well, again,
I mean, I know. Well, I'll let you go.
I understand like your perspective, but it depends like what we're looking at, you know, because even if I don't win in the business, it's still not a bad day for me. You know, there's other areas that I have to improve in, you know, that we talked about before. Like even on today, you know, I got stuck in the elevator today, guys, you know, and a normal person, or I can't say a normal person, but any other person would have said, today gonna be a bad day. Yeah. And I was just thinking about this on the elevator, and we talked about this before. I don't want to go backwards, but they would have said, today a bad day. Look at this, what happened? And me, I just said, hey, good thing I prayed before I got to this elevator. Good thing I prayed before I got to the property. You know, I asked God to cover me in his blood from the top of his head to the sole of my feet. I mean, to the sole of my feet, you know, and Jesus was there with me. You know, and I popped on a sermon, and I waited till they came and relieved me. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, today not gonna be no bad day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It just, but that situation could just play with a brother mind. You know, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do behind closed doors. You know, because I'm in my word. You know what I'm saying? So he said, call it all joy. So just be thankful for every situation that you in. You know, so I was just, you know, but I don't think look at me not winning in the business. Yeah, do it hurt? Heck, shit hurt. You know, but I don't look at it as a bad day. It's just like, okay, we just didn't win in that area, but other areas in my life, we won. I'm studying, we won. I'm believing still, I won. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
Well, I guess it's different because I haven't been winning in all my areas how you have. So like it's like all, not all, but a lot of my areas I've been losing in. So that's why, and like you said, like, okay, I call it a bad day, but like throughout the day, I'm not like, oh man, this day is bad. Like I'm having good moments within the day. It's not, I'm not just all, you know, but when I look back at it at nighttime, I'm like, bro, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. So that's what be like dwelling in my mind, bro. But man, bro, I really want to talk to people today, bro. I feel like we need to give them the real on like this entrepreneurial journey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Entrepreneurship has been like one of the hardest things, you know, in my life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, it have its good times. We have our down times and different things like that. But for the most part, this entrepreneurial journey have opened my eyes in a lot of different ways, and it's made me see different perspectives in different things, in different scenarios, and different things that I experience. So, like, my mindset has changed a lot in different ways, man. And you know, one thing in particular, like I was telling Ross yesterday, like I've been exposed to a lot of uncomfortable, you know, situations within the business. And for one, that's very important because, you know, wait, let me ask you this, because I know you super spiritual and stuff. So like, is this true? And by me asking, I already feel like it's not gonna be true. But you know how people say money makes the world go around? Like when somebody says that, like, what do you think when you hear that? Like, are you getting like deep with it? Like, nah, it really don't. Or are you like what's your take on that?
I know where they coming from, you know what I'm saying? But it just, I really just don't look too deep into it when people say that.
Okay.
You know, that's not, I don't just hold value to, I mean, I just don't hold money to a high value. You know, I just look at it as a tool that we need.
That we need.
Yeah, that we need, you know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know, do things here on earth.
Yeah. So y'all, with that being said, you know, one thing that I've came in contact with, you know, within the business, and that's been super uncomfortable, is when, like, the first time in business, when I had to give all my money, all my personal money, to the business account, and that makes my personal account, you know, be low, or sometimes when it hit the negative joint, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, man, like, I'm at first, you know, when it first happened, you know, I was freaking out because me coming from a job, a full-time job in HR, like, I never experienced like a negative account, you know, and you know, just like you when you was at your joint, like, it was always like bread on, like, it never got low, you know. But you guys, when you have your own business and things like that, you have to, I ain't gonna say put your business first, but if you want your business to grow, you have to invest into your business. And you know, by me investing into the business, that made my personal account suffer. And you know, I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, bro, like, that's super uncomfortable. I'm thinking, like, how many people in the world, you know, even if they don't have a business, if they just working or whatever, then their account go to the negative. What would that do to a person, bro? Like, what goes through a person's thoughts, like, when your account goes negative? Because like I said, the saying is money, because you have to have money in the world to do things. Like, not even saying if you want to be rich or whatever, like, you have to have money. So, you know, I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, man, like, what, we can't keep sugarcoating the entrepreneurial life. And I'm not saying that everybody account will go negative, you know, when you start your own business, but I know a lot of people, they have to invest tons of money into their business. And when you invest in money out of your personal to go into your business accounts, like, your stuff starts to drop. And I had to get comfortable with putting my money into the business and not worrying about my personal account, because I know that my business in the future will take care of my personal account. So that's really what I want to start off with right now, that uncomfortable feeling. So I'll just get your take, and then we'll just take a deeper dive into it, bro.
I mean, now if my account go negative, you know what I'm saying, I really don't trip, you know what I'm saying. But when it first happened to me a long time ago when I quit Loomis, I remember the first time when my account went negative, I was like, whoa, Lord, I can't do this, you know what I'm saying. This gonna be tough, you know what I'm saying. So you just gotta really put your mind to see how else you can gain money. So for me, those negative, you know, account thing right now is nothing for me, because like I said, I can delay myself, delay gratification. I'm big on that, you know what I'm saying. Again, it's because of me why my account is negative. It's because of me. I could easily go out here and get a full-time job, still handle my business. It's just my time is way more important than me giving my life to a full-time job. So I'd rather just suffer for a little while. I'd rather just miss that meal at Whataburger. I'd rather miss that meal at Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather miss getting a haircut some weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather miss that for the bigger picture. You know, so that's how I feel about the negative account boy. You know what I'm saying? And again, once everything hit, we're going to be good. So I think it's going to be worth it. You know, I think it's well worth it that me delaying myself. You know, then maybe my account may hit negative. You know what I'm saying? When it do sometimes, that's fine. You know, everything gonna be okay. I don't trip at it because I look at the account, whatever number it is, I just say, okay, that's 50 million, 60 million. You know, so in my mind, if it's a negative 60, I'm 60 million in. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's how I look at things. It's however you look at it and what you gonna do about it. You know, it should make you grind harder. Some people, it kick their butts on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't handle it. And I understand entrepreneurship is hard. You know, the route that we chose not to stay on our 9 to 5. We just said, hey, we finna jump off, give it 100%. So yeah, this route right here a little bit tougher.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, y'all, we jumped off. Of course, we had money in our savings account and different things like that. But for the most part, we said, man, forget the job. We're going all in, you know, with everything. And I'm still glad that we did, did what we did. Yeah. But like you said, bro, that delayed gratification part is very, very important. And I feel like that is what helps me. Like when my account gets low, I'm like, delayed gratification, bro, it's gonna come one day. And I be trying to, just think positive and different things like that. And bro, I feel like it's important. Man, you said something yesterday. Do you remember what you said as far as what we need to start doing next month?
Oh yeah, linking up, need that energy.
Yeah. So yeah, you said need that energy, and I feel like, man, for entrepreneurs out there, if you going through, that, having uncomfortable feelings or your account getting low or whatever, it's good to have, partners or people to hang around, talk to, like Ralph just said, man, that y'all can link up with and y'all can create that energy, have that energy, because that energy is important. And I don't remember the last time we just linked up like every single day. It's been a couple. It's been a minute. But I was just thinking about that when I was at the crib yesterday. I was like, man, like, bro, I really need that energy because it'll help me feel better for the most part. And I really want to talk to people out there that's, suffering with the low accounts. And I just want to help you guys out. And because I understand that how it'll have a person like moping around, sad or depressed or whatever. And I think I've said this before, but, something that has helped me out is, walks at the park. When I go to the park, I'm able to clear my mind, talk to God, brainstorm, different things like that. So that'll get me like in a better headspace, because when you stuck in your finances and, that's all you're thinking about and dwelling on and all this and that, like, you really don't want to just be thinking about that. Even though it is important, it's very, but you have to do something about it. Yeah. But if you just stuck dwelling on it, bro, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. You're gonna drive yourself insane. That's with anything. So I feel like it's important, when you have a business, of course, grind. But you need that me time. You need that personal time to, after a long day of work or whatever, you need something that's gonna help you become or get better and to go to a better headspace. So, that's what I've been doing, man. I go walk at the park, or I go work out, just something to get my mind off of it, because if I'm on that too long, bro, I'm gonna drive myself crazy, man. So it's just been super uncomfortable. And then just another thing, and then I lob it to you again, just that feeling, because y'all, when y'all chasing y'all dreams, and it's not the traditional route, like everybody else, people, and we've had podcasts about this, but people, they will come to you and they'll be like, they'll suggest or they'll recommend things for you that you don't see in your vision, as far as like going to get a full-time job, or going to get full-time jobs. And it'd be uncomfortable for me. I don't even know if that's the correct word, but just knowing the fact that if I was still at my job, I could have had the apartment that I wanted, the one that I always tell you about. I probably could have had the car that not the vet. I don't think I'd have the vet, but I would have a newer car than I have right now. So just like knowing that in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, man, if I still was working here, I could have had this and I could have had that. Like it gets me uncomfortable sometimes, and I'm like, I gotta snap out of it and stop thinking like that. And I'm like, bro, I did this for the bigger picture. It was the bigger dream when I jumped off. So, do that. I want to ask you, bro. Do that ever come to your mind, bro, or do you? Like, do you have like thoughts like that? Cause I be seeing people getting like new whips or apartment. I'm like, man, I could have did that if I had my like. Do that?
Well, again, like I said, I knew what I was doing. I don't look at nobody to put this blame on. You know what I'm saying? I fought myself.
Yeah.
I know what I did. I know the decision that I made. Some people may call it was foolishness, but it was my decision. This is my life. If I would have stayed in Loomis, I could have stayed in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? I decided to go back home with my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not afraid to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? I know the bigger dream. I know the bigger picture that I have for myself, because when things do hit, I always tell the Lord, we're going to have options.
Yeah.
We could choose whatever place that we want to stay in, because we know what's coming in, because the risk that we took, you know what I'm saying, that we did not only just for ourselves, but of course we doing it for ourselves first, because we got to put our mask on first, but for the family. So when it's time for us to purchase that home, and we have options. When it's time for us to purchase that car, we'll have options, just because of the risk that we delayed ourselves for a couple of years, just for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? We can have it for the rest of our lives. So yeah, sometimes it hit my mind like, oh man, if I would have stayed at the job, I would have been, you know what I'm saying, had things. But I really just don't put too much value on those type of things. Well, I like to have it, yeah, I like to have it, but the bigger picture is truly set myself free and set my family free. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about it, but I'm getting prepared for us locking in these deals, and so we can put our mask on and help our family be set free. So yeah, sometimes it hit my mind, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know what I got myself into, and I'm, like you said, I'm ready to get as uncomfortable as it can be, because I can really swim out here with these sharks. I'm not scared of them.
Was it a point when you just came to the conclusion like, bro, I can battle anything? Like, was it a moment in just your entrepreneurial journey? Like, it can be business or just like this whole time you've had a business. Like, was it a turning point in your life when something happened and you were just like, bro, I can go through anything now that I just been through this?
Man, I don't know. I can't really answer that, because I don't have that mind of giving up. So I just knew, like, if I put my mind to it, like, I know it's going to get done. Even from a little child, I've been like this since I was a little child. So now I can't just say, oh, I went through that. I know I can get through this. I'm like, bro, this just what it is. Like, whatever it takes, you know what I'm saying, to get to that number one position, that's what I'm going to do. Like, I don't even know how to quit. Remember I was telling you yesterday, I had to look back. I was like, I'm too far to go back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't even do things like that. I don't even look back. But I look back, I said, you know, the finish line right there. So any day, any minute, any second for us. So,
man, you said something yesterday that hit me. You was like, you said something, but then you ended it with, you was like, it's a countdown to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you know what you said before that? You was like, it's not a something. You was like, it's a countdown to the win. Yeah. You know what you said before that?
I forgot what I said, man. You know, sometimes be in the zone.
Okay.
You know, when it hit my mind at that point, I just got to get it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, the win is counting down to us. It's not going away from us. It's not leaving. It's counting down. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Any day it can happen. Any second it can happen. And that's just truly what I believe, because what God told us in His Word, you know, saying He got plans for us to prosper here on this earth. You know, He don't want to see us go through things, but He allowed these things to come on this earth for us so we can be strengthened. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna go into a new realm in life, in our lives. You know, so we have to be walk a specific way. You know, especially being a child of God. You know what I'm saying? So we got to walk a certain way. We got to talk a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And we got to give that glory to Him. You know, not into things. You feel me? So
yeah, you're right.
That's why I love God so much, for allowing these challenges to come into our lives. And even though this is the route that we chose, He's still here with us.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just thank God for these challenges, and we're going to get through it. Again, I told God, I said, hey, you're going to have to let me know to quit. So I'm not going to quit. I don't know how.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the mindset you got to have, guys, you know, especially during the hard times. Don't give up. Like we always say, don't give up, man. It's really cliche, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Bro, yeah, a lot of stuff just went through my head when you was talking. And one thing is, something that has helped me out, and I didn't even think about this at first. But bro, sometimes, man, as hardworking men, individuals, business owners, or whatever, or just in general, bro, you get so caught up in the moment, like you don't realize how far you not came.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If you just look back, cause I know me, I don't, like you were saying, I don't really just look back and be like, and just think about everything.
Yeah.
But if you really just think about for a second, like everything that we've been through within the business,
Yeah.
all the obstacles, everything that we not accomplished, things that we've learned within the business, bro, that sometimes when I do think about that, that gets me in a better place. That gets me in a better feeling. 'Cause I'm like, bro, we really did that, or like we created a podcast, we created a business, and we've done this and that. So, y'all, that can be something that can help you guys out. Like I know you don't want to get caught up on your accomplishments and just because you always want to keep going and keep prospering. But like sometimes, man, it's okay to just slow down and just think about everything that you've done and how great of a person that you are and what you're doing here on this earth. So that's something that's helped me out. But I did want to ask you, bro, since we couldn't figure out for that last question, what about this question? What's the most uncomfortable, I don't even know if there's a word, most uncomfortablest thing that you've experienced within either the business or, once again, like your entrepreneurial journey? What has been like, or not even like the most uncomfortable thing, but like what is something that's, I guess, what's the most uncomfortable thing that you've experienced within the business,
Man,
bro?
I told you, man. It's pulling up on people.
What you mean for the people,
I
bro?
like going to the client, without getting invited into, just stepping into an establishment. I just can't. That's the most uncomfortable thing, So I probably did it about 2 times out of my whole.
But you did great when you went downtown.
Yeah, that's one of the 2 times that I did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the most uncomfortable, feeling or thing that I have done out of my whole entrepreneurship.
But what makes it uncomfortable for like the people
Like I
who
said,
don't?
the way that I'm wired, I gotta be invited in. You gotta let me know, hey, come into my home, and then I'm gonna come into my home knowing that you expected me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going in without uninvited, and you can be rude to me. You can talk to me however you want to, but sometimes we have went into an establishment where we was invited and the person didn't even show up. So
Yeah.
how rude of you. But anyway, that happened one time, so I guess that was uncomfortable. Hey, I guess
That
I don't
was.
know. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Yeah, for me. What about for you?
Like I said, I asked like business-wise or entrepreneur. In the business, I really can't think of nothing that has just been like super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I was like thinking, I'm like, man, what has really just been uncomfortable? Because we've actually adapted to a lot of different things. But in the journey, within the entrepreneurial journey, like I was saying at the beginning of the podcast, just that first time that the negative hit the account, and me knowing that because you always be like, bro, it's just money, bro. Like, don't think too much on it.
Yeah.
And like I said, bro, you have to have money in this world. But when it first happened to me, I kind of like not freaked out because I knew I was gonna get another check or whatever.
Yeah.
But just seeing that, it kind of like dang, bro, like this is really, I really have nothing in my account. So I do know, me, man, you know how we always do, we be recording. Well, I don't know if you still do it. Do you still record yourself?
I can't even find my recordings, bro.
What happened to them?
I don't know, bro. Man, this phone's so crazy. Yeah, man, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, we sometimes, we'll just record ourselves on our iPhones, man, and we'll just like make videos, I guess, for the future to look back on, what we was going through. And what I've done, like, man, I screenshotted my account, kind of how you say if you see like 50 or whatever, you mean that's in your head, you like, that's 50 million. Like, I screenshotted it, and I was gonna put it as my screensaver one time, but I was like, nah, I ain't finna do all that. But I screenshotted it and I put it in my favorites, and I'm like, bro, like, I can't never let this happen again. You know what I'm saying? It may happen, but future wise, I'm gonna be like, I can look back and I can be like, bro, like this was really my account. Now look at my account. Like this can probably help out. This can probably help out somebody. So, you know, that's what I did, man. I just use it as inspiration, bro. I try not to let things just like get me down. I try to always look at the positive, even though it's super hard. When your account negative, it's hard for you to see the positive in that. Cause you like, bro, like I can't get this, I can't get that, and like you were saying, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. You gotta be on the budget, and you know that was super uncomfortable to me. But now, like I said, man, when my account does get low, I'm like, man, that's fine, man. I not put all this money into the business, and I know that the fruits of our labor in the future, man, it's gonna come, man, and that's what I look forward to. So, y'all, you know, if y'all have them uncomfortable feelings, you know, in life, you know, in business. People inviting you places and you can't afford to do it, and I ain't gonna say afford, but your money have to go other places. It is okay, you know. Not everybody understands the entrepreneur mindset, the entrepreneur journey, except other entrepreneurs. You know, you go talk to them and you tell them, hey, I didn't go out with my buddies this weekend because I got to put my money into the business. They gonna understand 100%. Like they gonna understand because that's what they have to do. When you have a business, you have to invest. You have to invest. You have to invest. So, I just wanted to come bring this message to you guys today because that's something that's I've been going through and something that's been on my mind. I'm like, bro, I know that this can help out somebody right now. Don't get discouraged. I don't care if your account negative. Please do not get discouraged, y'all. We've been going at it hard for a long time now, and our time is going to come. Like Ross said, man, it's a countdown to the day that all your work. I ain't gonna say all your worries, but you know, it's a day your time is gonna come.
It's coming.
And don't look at it negatively. But when he said, man, it's a countdown, that made me just think about it in a way different perspective. So, y'all get that energy from people. Take some time to yourself. But also within that time, man, you have the game plan. You have to figure out how to get up out of this situation. You can't just sit on it and just have faith that, you know, money's gonna magically appear into your account. You have to do things about it. So, man, I haven't been going hard, but I told myself today, bro, and I always tell myself, I be like, bro, you gotta go hard. I be having constant battles with myself all the time. I said, dude, you gotta go harder. So, I don't know if I told you about them non-negotiables that I have, like stuff that I have to do every single day. Well, I have non-negotiables that I have to do every single day, and I said, because you know, usually when somebody say, all right, when I do this, for example, I'm gonna start working out tomorrow. I said no. I said my non-negotiables start today, so I have to get this done today, and I put myself on the challenge, bro. Like it's a lot of things. Like I'm not gonna bring it out to the podcast, but I challenged myself, and I said, bro, I have to do this consecutively for the rest of the year for the most part. So I got some non-negotiables in my life that I'm trying to do, that I'm gonna get better. It's gonna make me a better person, and I'm tired of talking about it because I always talk about it and then I fail and then I just give up for a couple weeks or whatever. But I said, man, this time I gotta go hard because I seen that quote today. E.T. he was like, man, you know the quote, when you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, you know, then you'll be successful. And I was just thinking today, I was like, man, I haven't been wanting it as bad as I want to breathe. Like sometimes I slack off. I said, I can't keep slacking off. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep doing this and then get mad at myself. Cause I said, Doug, if you want to get to that 1%, if you want to take your business to the 1%, you have to go harder, man. So that's what I've been dealing with, bro. So
that's it, man.
I already will.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, y'all, before we get out of here, y'all, shout out to the sponsor, Love Waste Management. Y'all, if y'all stay in some apartments and they have a valet trash service or the valet trash amenity and they're not doing a very good job, an excellent job, notify the front office about Love Waste Management. Check out their Instagram, Love Waste Management, or their website, lovewastemgmt.com. They are the best valet trash vendor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Y'all, we need them likes, y'all. We need them views. We need them shares, y'all. If y'all got anything out of this message, notify a friend, notify a buddy. I hope this message did help somebody out there today to get them through whatever situation that they're going through. I hope this message inspires you. I hope this message, you can send this to somebody that's going through something, because there's a lot of people that's going through things and you don't really know. But y'all, I've been seeing on social media, and that's another thing, man. I deleted social media again. I said I gotta get rid of that. But I was seeing a lot of things on social media about, you know, suicidal rates, you know, depression and different things like that. I'm like, bro, it's a lot of people out there that's battling stuff, and you would never know. So y'all go check on somebody, ask them how their day went, ask them how they're doing, because they may need that. So
another thing is, remember, your season will change. Seasons do change. You know, we're going into the fall, and just like the real season, your season will change. And I just want to encourage you to seek after the kingdom of God first, and everything else will be added on to your life. And that's where I'm at in my life right now. I'm just in God's word, just enjoying him, and not worried about anything, because we know everything gonna be all right. All the hard work that me and Doug have put in and still putting in, and even the future work that we're gonna put in, our faith will get us to that end goal. So just remember, your season will change, and you just keep going in this season that you're in. So yeah,
all right.
Would encourage the people.
Nah, good stuff. Well, I mean, we can't close it out no better than that, y'all. Y'all be looking for this podcast to drop here soon. We've been having some problems, but hey, this mother finna get out this week. So, y'all have a good one, man. We out of here.
Sure.